We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another
자,
edition of
양현종
Major League
신시내티
Baseball.
상대로
Ought to be a good
시즌
one
7승
here
도전
between the
갑니다.
Boston Red Sox and the Brett Anderson is on the mound
상대
for the
브렛
Reds in this
앤더슨인데
one.
9경기 나와서 1승 3패 3.46 좋은 성적은 아니네요. 양현종이랑 경기 수는 같은데 성적이 완전 천지 차이네요. 더블 플레이 보니.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
볼이야?
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back.
And that's through for a base hit.
깊게 수비했는데 그걸 다 피해서 가냐.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Joey Votto stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning.
나이스.
It looked like the middle order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the Sox. Bottom of the inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on its way, and this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castellanos is retired, and there's one away. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
삼진 2개째.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
저거 잡아주지.
Stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch?
몸쪽 좋고.
Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
좋아.
Here's a ground ball now to the right side.
좋아.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
양현종 타격도 하네.
The pitcher, Yang, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. This is popped up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
좋아. 2대0. 좋아. 양현종이 안타 쳤으면 대박인데 3대0까지 되는
And
건데.
that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale. Little chopper back to the mound.
보수가 던지게 할
He's
거니까.
called out on a close play at first. Digging in, Rtts Aquino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Well,
삼진
it's still
3개째.
early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in
류현진도
games won
6승?
this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. So far on the
투수구나.
year, Anderson is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking
와.
ball. But you got to be careful because this pitcher
안
might throw him
다친다.
another one.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock.
할 말이
Playing
없네.
in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball.
The shortstop.
NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleagues.
행운의 안타라니.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike
Wow.
one. Now a check
Nice.
swing here and a little looper. Hernandez is there to make the catch. Reds leave 1.
아, 더블 플레이.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing
그렇지.
and a miss on the slider, and that's out number
기가
1.
막히다.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Another one sent foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it.
그렇지.
Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and
5
missed for the
개째.
2nd out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a liner.
오,
Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
나이스.
Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the short. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds.
오, 양현종 또 찬스.
Now at the plate,
안타 하나 쳐야
comes
되는데.
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
타점 올려서 3대 0 되면 딱
First pitch
좋은데.
coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
진루타?
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second.
좋아.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
본인 역할 한 거지. 좋아. 희생 플라이 3대 0.
Digging in,
마음에 들어, 마음에 들어.
He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, they pulled the
그렇지.
string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
좋고.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know
와,
it's frustrating the
커트를
heck out of the
잘해.
pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Grounded back
오,
up the middle.
좋아.
Bogarts has it.
잘 걸었어.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Kurt Casale. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of
나이스
what he's done so
3루수.
far. It's never easy to pitch on the road.
좋아.
And the throw is
승리
in
투수
time to
여권
get him
붙이고요.
to retire the. Stepping into the box, Rtts Aquino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments. You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
아,
Ground ball
오.
to third.
야,
Alberto
실투였는데
has it.
다행이다.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Nick Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
좋고.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that
나이스.
zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so
삼진
much
7개째.
success.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nick Williams goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's got it.
깊은 수비 좋아요, 이루수.
He'll whip this one to first in
와,
time, and that
6회까지.
ends the inning. In now, Yang. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1 and 2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In is Joey Votto now, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He
아,
can hurt you in a heartbeat. I
그것도
don't
엄청
think
잘하네.
anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 1-2.
Here we go, boys.
A bouncer to the left side. And
그렇지.
there's 1 away. Stepping up now, Jesse Winker. He comes in 0 for 2.
오,
thus
실투.
far.
오, 큰일 날 뻔했다.
In there, no balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
All even now, 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw
아,
it, speed
실투.
pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that's in for a
근데
base
슬슬
hit.
바꿔줄 때 되지
Making a
않았나?
1 for 3 games so far.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game. And
야,
And that is through
그걸
into center
놓치냐?
field, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
the Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. Something to happen.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
They're on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
그렇지.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this
오,
series.
Mike
잡아주네.
Moustakas is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave
오,
it there
위기
as this
탈출.
is strike 3, and that will.
야, 4대0, 5대0. 부담 없다 이제. 오, 좋아요.
A 5-0 finish tonight. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air.
자, 양현종 오클랜드 상대로 시즌 8승 도전 갑니다. 오클랜드는 딱 5할 승률이네. 오, 양현종 10경기나 7승, 2할에 1.76 아주 좋습니다. 이 경기는 또 홈 경기여서 홈런 부담도 조금 줄겠네.
That's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Robert Poisson is in to start things off here as he looks at
오,
a called
템파베이
strike.
2등이랑
It's
6경기
0-1.
반차.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Roll. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Hit high and deep out to left field.
오,
And he's
야,
gonna have
위험했다.
room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
몸쪽
So
공
now
잘
it's
치네.
Mark Canha.
근데
He's
몸쪽이
hitless in the
당장
series so
높으니까
far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our
아,
umpiring
조금
crew
잡아줄
there.
만한데.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the
그렇지.
middle.
어,
And that is through into center
수비 좀
field for a
그렇다.
1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter
투수
what it
겁나
looks
던졌네.
like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Roll, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
No balls and 1 strike.
나이스.
Popped up.
아, 1회인데 벌써 16개
Over to
던졌어.
his left. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Canha, the runner at first with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the
몸쪽
way from
직구가 잘
first.
들어가야 되는데.
Got him
그렇지.
swinging, and
오,
that will
다행이다.
end the inning. Left for Oakland.
오, 스미스 솔로 좋아. 오, 야 이거 타선 지원 잘
Here's
받네.
Brian Dozier now.
Leading off for
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's
Oh.
ball. Ryan.
Love the
심판.
early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one
오, 야
sent
위험했다.
foul.
더 붙여.
The 1-2. Grounded to third.
그렇지.
Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the pitch.
Batting fifth. The center fielder.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
그렇지.
Hit on the ground out to short.
유격수.
And
Nice.
there's out number 2. So that'll bring up Steven Piscotty. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Line
오,
shot to
좋아.
third, and the side is retired.
되는 날인데 오늘?
Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Too low, 1-0.
Pinder.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff
방망이
with
돌았던 것
pinpoint
같은데.
control to all 4 quadrants.
Fouled away. The 2-2. On the
그렇지.
ground to short.
어
Throw to
좋아.
first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So stepping in, Sean Murphy. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far.
Murphy.
And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now.
바깥쪽
It's
제구도
strike 2.
되네.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
오 좋아.
Glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
아 근데 투수가 좀 많다. 피칭 내용은 좋은데.
Digging in, Robert Poisson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, strike 1.
Poisson.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
This is line to left. Cooper is there, and
3회인데
he'll
벌써
make the
50개야.
catch to retire the side.
오 좋아. 4대0. 일찍 내려가도 조금
Striding
걱정
in
덜
for
되겠어.
Oakland, Mark Canha as we begin the top of the
좋아.
fourth.
방망이 부러뜨리고.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He popped out in his first trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1 away. 1 away.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long.
Up next.
오.
And he goes the other way
야,
with
안
it
돼.
high and deep down the left field
오.
line. And it
다행이다.
bangs off the monster. And they'll have
큰일 날
runners at
뻔했어.
second and third following the 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
한 점
Hard on the ground
어쩔 수
towards
없어.
short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. 2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. 1-0 the count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
오,
Skied
야,
in the air to
힘든 줄
straightaway
알았다.
left.
나이스.
Cooper is under it and he makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches
오,
when you're
좋아
facing a
삼루수.
young arm like
야,
this one.
고맙다.
Now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
삼루수가 직선
And
타
that
많이
brings up
잡아주네.
Chad Pinder.
Up next for Oakland.
Grounder down
오,
the line
이번에도
at third.
삼루수.
Chad.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Sean Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
나이스. 계속
Alberto
삼루수야.
loves it.
Murphy.
Throw to
나이스.
first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing.
투수 확 줄었어.
Standing in, Robert Poisson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but
나이스,
they're certainly
이루수.
not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little
몇
bit
회까지
too late for
던질려나?
this game if this
이번에는.
continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the
확실히
8th or
초반에
9th to try to
애들이
break
점수
that.
내주니까 편하네.
Hanna is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Swing,
오.
high drive,
야,
left field and
진짜
deep.
큰일 날 뻔했다.
Cooper is under this one, and
오.
he's got it for out number 2. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ground ball sent back
오,
up the middle.
좋아.
Scooped up, off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Ain't nobody out now.
And a
그렇지.
good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball
시내가에 던질
down
것
is
같다.
going to lead to a lot of
체력상.
success on the mound.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot
아, 여기서
slider.
바꿔?
Usually those are kryptonite for most
거절하면
batters.
좀 빨리
He's able to
바꿔야지.
fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
오, 좋아. 아, 야. 2점 차. 아. 뭐냐, 쟤? 5초분이가 없네.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this we are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of
자,
baseball on
보스턴
the show.
상대로
A good matchup here for
8승도전
you tonight
갑니다.
between the
아, 앞 경기에서 승리투 될 수 있었는데 마무리가 블론 세이브 해가지고 아, 승문이 안 받쳐주네요. 야, 3점 차를 세상에. 어쩐지 너무 쉽게 간다 했어. 좋아.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
그렇지.
And right into the
턱없이.
shift.
아.
But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
아, 이렇게 커트를 많이 해.
once more.
Well, that's a pitch right there. You gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2.
뭐냐, 쟤?
And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down
그렇지.
from there.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. First pitch of the at bat.
The designated hitter, your dog.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bat explodes as this is popped
나이스.
up.
방망이
And he'll avoid the
부러뜨리고.
fragments out there to make the last half of the second set to go, and next the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second.
와, 이루스 정면.
Reined in.
나이스.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's Carlos Correa now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Carlos Correa.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base.
좋고.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in George Springer. And a ball 1-0.
아,
This is line to left.
실투였다.
And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Steven Souza is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there. With
아,
Shot down the line.
체인지업 왜 안 떨어져?
Can't reach it third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid
체인지업이
and confident.
스트라이크 존에서 밑으로 떨어졌어야 되는데
We'll see if that
안
gets him
떨어졌어.
going a bit.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire.
오, 좋아. 2대0. 오, 5대0. 불펜만 잘해주면 돼.
Plate,
가자, 우리 양.
Maldonado, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
5대0인데 잘 던져야지.
At release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Jose Altuve will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-1. Maldonado gets his lead at first, nobody out.
그렇지.
So a changeup locks him up as he
잘 가.
looks at strike three called, one away. One out now in the Houston third, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. One ball, no strikes the count. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
터커가
Runners on first
커트가
with one down. And it's fouled away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. One there.
나이스.
On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
아 비디오 판독이라도 가지.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw
와.
on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman from the stretch.
야, 잘 치네.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And
그렇지,
a half
돌았어,
swing
돌았어.
that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. George Springer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded to short.
좋아요.
The
2루,
second for 1.
1루.
Relay to
아,
first
깔끔하다.
in time, and just like that, the side.
오, 얘들아. 아, 6대0, 7대0. 휴스턴 박살
Trying
내네.
to pick things up where we left off. Steven Souza. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
야, 홈런인
They
줄.
haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one.
괜찮아.
They need something
7대0
to
인데
break
뭐.
their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. And but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the
도망가니?
runner moves up. Striding into the box, Martin Maldonado. He reached on a single in his first try. No balls and a strike to count.
나이스.
Popped him up. Ahmed shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
아,
And that'll split the gap as it
결국 한
should
점
be
쓰네.
extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Into the box, Kyle Tucker. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there. He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
에?
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
그렇지.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3.
야,
A great
깔끔하다.
pitch to put an end to the.
오, 8대1. 보스턴, 야.
Bottom of the 6th inning now.
오늘
And
타선 화력
digging in is
좋네.
the big time
아, 두
power
번째 경기도
threat.
사실
Yordan
3점
Alvarez.
차였으면
Ball 1 to start the
그
at-bat.
마무리
2-0 count to the Astros DH.
답답합니다.
Down low, and
Oh.
the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command.
There's a swing
아,
and a ball hit in the
바로
air, and a
넘겨버리네.
ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo.
야, 카운트 잡으려고 한가운데 들어가니까 바로 넘겨버리네.
So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Correa.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good
오
swing
좋아.
on it.
이루 정면.
Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 the count. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
점수 더 안 내도 돼. 여기서 바꾸네. 야, 더? 오, 10대2. 11대2. 13대2. 오, 좋아요, 양현종. 8승 성공합니다. 템파베이가 2등이었었는데 토론토가 2등으로 치고 올라왔네요. 이거 판도가 바뀌었네요. 어쨌든 보스턴 6경기 차이로 선두 달리고 있습니다. 올스타 득표수 양현종이 선두, 류현진이 2등 바짝 추격하고 있네요. 야, 한국인 2명이 올스타 놓고 대결 중이네요. 자, 앤드류 힌이랑 양현종 공동 다승 선두입니다. ERA 양현종이 선두. 자, 양현종 트렌드 탔어도 여전히 2등인데 크리스 세일이 오버롤이 워낙 높아서 어쩔 수가 없어요. 그러니까 같은 12경기 했을 때 훨씬 더 양현종이 성적 좋기 때문에 양현종이 시즌적 에이스라고 할 수 있습니다. 자, 오늘도 보스턴은 선두를 유지했고요. 양현종은 2승 더 추가해서 8승 달성에 성공했습니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 붉은 청룡 양현종의 메이저리그 도전기, 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.